Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 7 a.m. As you can tell by the background, early morning. The fog's rolled in, or it's burning off, should I say. And it's just beautiful this morning out here. It's a beauty of a day. We got up early. We're trying to make it back into town before noon-ish today. We have about 6 miles. We didn't go as far as I thought we'd go yesterday. As far as a double hammock, no good. Not a fan. Number one, it had a couple of things. It didn't have a bug net. So on my single person hammock, it has a bug net and it zips up and you feel like you're in a nice safe cocoon, which obviously you're not safe because it's just fabric, but mentally it makes you feel safer. So you're in the double, it's just wide open, and then you got two people in there and it's hot and kicking each other in the face. So not a fan. So we'll probably retire that one. But not a good night's sleep either. And it's so weird because your body's tired, you want to go to sleep, but your brain, you just keep hearing all this forest noises, which if you're at your house on the back porch, it's perfect because you're like, oh, the spring peepers, the crickets, sounds like summer. I love it. But when you get out in the woods and you hear all this stuff, you're not scared, but your brain wants to continuously analyze, well, what is that sound? What is that sound? And so you're thinking all night instead, and you can't go to sleep because you're always thinking. So my solution was I put my earbuds in and just kind of listen to a podcast or whatever, real small, low volume, and that did the trick. But it still wasn't a good night's sleep either way. And I don't like the earbud solution because it takes you out of the environment. Then if you need to hear something that's rummaging around camp or whatever, something big coming, you can't because you've got your earphones in. So I don't know. I guess I'll get used to it, but it's tough to go to sleep. And I'll tell you something else. That fire last night, it was the hardest fire I've ever made in my life. So the downfall of going kind of deep into the woods is all your fire materials are wet and just damp. And man, I swear I was blowing on that fire for a half hour before it really got a good hold. So yeah, fire was a lot of work. And that's one thing I would like to learn is different tree species, because I know different trees burn at different, I guess we call it BTUs, and some are better for fires than others. That's a skill I would like to know, identifying trees. My My man wasn't happy at all. I was stalking him, was he? I mean, he splashed that tail. He was mad. He mad. The seas were rough that day, my friends. Anybody know what that's from? It's the same show that gave us such classics as Master of My Domain, Soup Nazi, Seinfeld. Oh, and you can't forget the classic, the pool. I was in the pool. I was in the pool. The water was cold. It was cold. Well, the sun's out finally. Sun's out, guns out. So the next trip is planned. It's going to be a hike. Going to do the Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail. It starts at the Gap and it ends somewhere in Virginia. It's 21 miles and it's all on the ridge, so it should be a good, easy trail. Not sure what I'll do about water, but I think there's a couple sources on it, but we'll. Okay, everybody, we are at the confluence of the Rockcastle, the Cumberland, and Cumberland Lake. That is the way we came from, the Rockcastle. Beginning of Lake Cumberland is that way. I guess we're technically in Lake Cumberland right now. And then that is Cumberland River, which if you go that way, you'll end up at the bottom of the falls. So we've had a wonderful trip. It's a beauty of a day. We're tired. So we're ready to go home and get something good to eat. But thank you for watching. If you don't mind, you can like it and share it on Facebook, but do it on YouTube as well. Give it a like and make a comment, because that's good for statistics of the channel. So yeah, just make it good or bad. You don't like the color of my hair, say no. So you don't like it, it's fine with me. Just yeah, leave a comment, like it, and subscribe. think I'm getting ready to get flogged. That's a power move, circling like that. Definitely a power move. Aggressive ducks.